Hi, this is an update, all things hair salons. Going to start off with a San Francisco beauty salon owner that worries about her future after 4 burglaries in a year. Small businesses in San Francisco are dealing with repeated vandalism and break-ins, so much so that the merchants are wondering if it's even feasible to stay in the city. Josie Li, owner of La Boutique Salon on Polk Street, said she's been hit by burglars 4 times in the past year. She estimates the losses and repairs to be upwards of $40,000. She said her insurance claims are so frequent, she worries her insurance carrier might start to question whether they're legitimate. Lee said each time the thieves have taken electronics, cash, beauty products, and her mailbox has been repeatedly pried open. She said it's surprising that in one of the most expensive cities, you'd think that it would be able to sustain a business. Yeah, safely at that. She said she, along with other business owners in San Francisco, are struggling to get people to come through the doors. In January, the beauty salon's cell phone was stolen. Tracking technology showed that it was about a half mile away. When the police arrived, it was already a couple hours after I filed the incident, and then the phone was already turned off, so she didn't get it back. I think she must be speaking in broken English here, the way this is written. She opened the space a year ago after shutting down her business for 18 months during the pandemic. San Francisco crime data shows that burglaries this year in the Northern District, which includes Polk and Gulch, are up more than 30% compared to the same time period last year. Wow, it's just getting worse out there. California. Sorry. This is almost a national joke to the point of our city. It's like we're trying to bring it up. We're making this place as lively as possible, Lee said. We as business owners now have to be out here fending for ourselves, which is dangerous. I couldn't agree more. Feel for you out there. I'm so sorry to hear this. This month, Mayor London Breed introduced a $27 million budget supplemental to ensure continued police presence and expand hiring community ambassadors in business areas. San Francisco Police Department has a staffing shortage of 541 officers. I wonder why that is. I think, let's see. I thank police in the individual level when I see them. They're very sympathetic, and then they try to help. They do their job and file a report and everything, but I do think they have defamed the police so much that we now don't have enough police, said Lee. Lee is questioning whether she should move her business, but it's very costly to do that, and also she spent time building up her clientele in this area, so it'd be too much money for her to do that. Let's see, what else? Communications director at the San Francisco District Attorney's Office, Randy Quezada, said in a statement that the district attorney is focused on improving public safety, restoring accountability, and seeking justice to improve operations and outcomes in cases like Lee Café du Soleil's. District Attorney Jenkins created a major crimes team within the General Felonies Division to focus on more serious and complex felony crimes, like some armed robbery and attempted murder cases. With the establishment of this new team, prosecutors within general felonies will be able to better handle property crime and other felony cases as they come. Well, as it turns out, I think it's illegal in California to steal up to $1,000. It's only a misdemeanor. So, in fact, I don't even know if they send the police out on the call. They might just write somebody a ticket if they happen to find them. They can't even allocate the police to take a report on an incident like that because the people aren't prosecuted anyway. So it's a bigger problem than just this, but this is how it's affecting the salon industry out there. And, that's why Florida and Texas and some other states in the South have experienced such explosions in population growth, because these states that are not prosecuting criminals and are weak on community protection are seeing an outflow of residents to states where there's the rule of law and where laws are enforced and are safer communities. And, they don't have the shortfall of there's support for law and order anyway. So I feel bad for you. I wish you nothing but the best. out there in San Francisco, and I hope for you business owners, I can't imagine what it's like for you. There's already enough red tape and you had to be closed for so long, and now to have to deal with this on top of that where nobody even has your back, and like you said, you're doing it on your own. So anyway, on to the next item, which takes place in Sydney, Australia. So wash, blow dry, and 1.5 degrees, please. Hairdressers are trained to talk about climate action. So this one, I'm just going to go over this briefly, and because it's in Australia, it still takes place in the hair salon. So in this salon in Australia, the chat between stylists and clients could be much the same as in any other hairdressers around the world. Some small talk, the ubiquitous and occasionally mundane chat about holidays and traffic. For regulars, the conversation can move to deeply personal before you can say semi-tint or shag cut. This was written in the local vernacular, as you can tell. In fact, there is only one easily missable clue in the front window that conversations inside Paloma, that's the name of the salon, might, when the occasion arises, be a bit different. The poster reads, "This salon chats about love, life, and climate action." So you know what you're going to get in there. The weather is the hook. You can take a cue from that. It says, Professor Leslie Hughes, one of the two climate scientists who have helped run workshops to give hairdressers the tools for times when the conversation turns to the existential. You can show them science until you're blue in the face, but what can be more effective are people who you trust talking about it. It's important to show it's not a subject to be afraid of. So more than 400 hairdressers have attended workshops as part of a project called A Brush with Climate Change, driven by Paloma's owner, Paloma Rose Garcia. So during the sessions, they learn all about climate change and how to have conversations about it with clients. So I think this is very interesting. I think it's treading on real thin ice. While I commend, this article isn't about climate change. This is not about whether you're for it or against it or believe in it or don't, or you're on the left or on the right. This is simply about our industry, the salon industry, being targeted to be an influencer of a cause. I think that is quite interesting because there are Instagrammers out there. There are people on TikTok who are influencers who get paid for their influence to sway a point of view or persuade you into buying a product or having a belief. Now there are science and organizations and political groups that are going to the salon industry in Australia and saying, hey, we want you to talk about our cause to your clients. We want to teach you how to talk about this cause and give you information about it. Now, I think it's great. If you have an opinion about something and you want to take on a cause and you want to share and talk about that, that's fantastic. I do think it's, for me as a salon owner to mandate that my team bring up in their conversations whatever the cause is, whether it's for or against climate change, is a little bit weird. First of all, the people are there our guests come in because they want to look and feel pretty, or they want to look handsome. They want to look good and feel good. They want to know how to care for their hair at home. They want to know what the right thing for their hair is. They want to know, what's best for them in the world of their beauty and fashion. So to have them take up that conversation with global whatever it might be, to say, oh, you're going to have to, you should weave this into your conversation. I mean, if they want to train them anything, have them be trained on, how to educate them on how to take care of their hair at home, how to use the products at home, what services and products would be best for their hair, how could they get the most out of this salon visit, educating them on how often to come back, and talking about referral plans so they can build their businesses, things that will help the salon grow. Those are foundational and very important to the growth of a salon or of a stylist. And not that you're having a sales pitch all the time, but they're there to be educated on something. So if you want to sell them on something, or if you're going to pitch them on something else, this seminar type thing of having them talk about a political cause, well, maybe you should be paid for that. If you're going to be an influencer, why wouldn't they pay you like they do a TikToker or somebody on Instagram, So interesting topic here that's happening down under in Australia with salons as an organization. And it looks like they're taking on not just this one salon, but other salons as well. Noble cause. Good luck to you down there, down under, with your cause. Whatever your cause is or whatever you believe in. That's everybody's entitled to their opinion about things. However, to blanket out a statement to our entire team to say, I want you to talk about this to your clients, I just think that's a slippery slope. Something going on here. I don't know what this is. There it is. Okay, that's all we got for today. Leave a comment down below if there's something that triggered you or something you want to talk about regarding these past two topics. This is just information, news, and all things related to this business of hair salons or the salon business in general. Could be spas as well. Have an awesome day. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye. See you.